I'm so mad I was grounded last weekend. What'd you guys do?
Did you hear at the party? The high school kids showed up, some of the middle schoolers, but there's this one specific seventh grader, and she got hammered, like, so gone. She was shit-faced. She was stumbling around.
God, I hope she's okay. Did someone make sure she got home safely?
She didn't want to go home. She was hooking up with Ricky.
Ricky, the 10th grader? That's so wrong going after a 7th grader, especially a drunk one.
Well, she seemed to be enjoying herself.
That's not the point. If she was drunk, she can't consent. And Ricky's at least 3 years older than her.
But Ricky's a nice guy. She's just a little slut. She likes that kind of thing.
Missy doesn't deserve to be called any names. She was being taken advantage of by an older guy, and I think she has a rough life at home too.
So what then? Like, we can't really do anything about it now, so what is the thing that we could do?
You could tell a friend, or tell a teacher or a counselor.
You gonna rat on a friend?
You're not ratting out a friend, it's helping someone when they're in the need.
Look, I know Ricky, and, I'll talk to him about the whole age difference thing, but, talk to him about it's not okay to take advantage of someone drunk or young.
I'll come with you because I don't want Ricky to get mad when you two are alone, so I'll be there.
Thank you for hearing me out on that one, guys. It happened to my sister once, and it was not pretty. I'm just glad you guys are here to help me through this, and I'll promise it will never happen to another kid if I was there.
All right.
This conversation between friends about the party over the weekend could have gone in one of two very different directions, either reinforcing and adding to a victim-blaming and rape-promoting culture or challenging it. Fortunately, it challenged that kind of culture. What do I mean by that? At the beginning, the girl in front and the boy in the back did not do a good job of promoting consent. They were talking about Missy, the 7th grader, in a way that made it seem normal or okay that a 7th grade girl would be really drunk and that a much older boy would be sexual with a younger and drunk girl. They were placing the blame or responsibility on Missy and calling her victim-blaming names. The girl in the middle, on the other hand, stood up for Missy. She was an advocate for consent and for people who were vulnerable. And she was willing to teach her friends. Not only did she call out her friends for blaming Missy, but she pointed out the large age difference, which placed Missy, and Ricky on very different levels of maturity and power. And she pointed out the fact that Missy couldn't consent to sexual activity because she was drunk. The girl in the middle also went to get help from a teacher because she didn't want Missy to be alone in dealing with this. Because the girl in the middle had the knowledge and courage to speak up, her friends were able to learn something and change the situation. It doesn't always go this well, but you really can make a difference by speaking up. Everyone says or does things sometimes that are hurtful. That's just part of life and growing up. And since we live in what can be called a rape culture, that is a culture that blames victims and makes excuses for perpetrators and that makes sexual violence seem normal, it's pretty common to hear our friends and family say things like these kids did. Many people just don't know what consent is and what they and other people have the right to. So think about ways that you can share this information and stand up for what matters in a respectful, kind way. And also, if you accidentally say or do something hurtful, remember, it's okay if a friend or family member points it out. We can all learn, and we can all grow, and we can all do something to help when something wrong has happened or is going to happen. For more information on how to stand up, speak up, and help, check out Green Dot Alaska on Facebook or on their webpage, green.alaska.com, and check out standupspeakupalaska.com as well.